Join our family as we travel to That Foun Stupa and Phia Vat Temple, where history, culture, and love come together. After the wedding, our hearts were still warm and full of happiness. My husband, my son, my daughter, and I decided not to let that feeling fade away. We planned a one-day family trip to Xieng Khouang Province, a peaceful place filled with mountains, fresh air, and beautiful Lao history. We had two special destinations in mind, That Foun Stupa and Phia Vat Temple. We left Banam Ngam at 2 p.m. and around 3 p.m. we arrived at Tumari restaurant in Khoun District, not far from That Foun. By this time, we were already very hungry because we had not eaten lunch yet. So we stopped there for a meal before continuing our journey. We ordered pho Xieng Khouang, beef pho with fresh vegetable, my favorite food. We didn't stay too long because the afternoon was running fast and we still had place to visit. After that, we drove only about 5 minutes more, and then finally we arrived at That Foun Stupa. This was also a very special moment for me personally. I dressed my daughter in Hmong traditional costume, and I also had the chance to wear a Hmong costume for the first time in my life. I was so excited and I truly happy. My daughter's costume was pink and black. She looked very cute, beautiful, and elegant. There are two shops where you can rent traditional clothes. The rental price is very cheap, 50,000 kip per one person. When I saw That Foun, my heart said only one word, wow! It was already 3:45 p.m. The place felt calm and sacred, like time had slowed down just for us. We took photos together, smiling, laughing, capturing memories that I will keep forever. Then we spent time walking around That Foun Stupa, learning about its history and meaning. Standing quietly in front of That Foun, you can feel the deep soul of Laos. A stupa is not only a Buddhist monument, it is like a bridge between the present and the past, between us and our ancestors. That Foun is built from love, faith, and respect. Some stupas even hold sacred relics of the Buddha. Inside, when they build a stupa, people place religious items, Buddha images, old manuscripts, and meaningful offerings. At the very heart stands a symbolic tree made of jewels, representing wisdom, growth, and the journey towards enlightenment. Around the stupa, there are usually temples, monks, living quarters, and quiet libraries. Together, they form the spirit of the temple, a silent storyteller of Lao history, belief, and devotion. Being there made me feel peaceful, graceful, and connected to something bigger than myself. We took souvenir photos around That Foun. The thing I noticed was how calm everything felt. The wind moved gently across the mountains, and the soft red and black stupa rose quietly against the sky, shining softly in the afternoon sunlight. I feel like the whole place was welcoming us. We slowly walked toward the stupa step by step, children running, laughing. It was the kind of silence that felt warm, not empty, like the land itself is telling stories. As we walked around That Foun, we stopped many times just to look carefully at the details. The base of the stupa, the layers rising upward, the marks of time that show how old it is. Everything reminds me of Lao history and Buddhist faith. I imagined how many people had come here before us over many years to pray, to hope, and to say thank you. We took our time, not rushing. I helped my daughter walk around the stupa and she held my hands tightly. Sometimes she smiled for photos, sometimes she just looked around quietly. I could see curiosity and happiness in her eyes. This moment, walking together as mother and daughter, was very meaningful to me. I also took a moment just to stand still and breathe deeply. The air in Xieng Khouang is fresh and cool, different from the busy city. I feel relaxed, free, and very thankful for this trip. Sometimes we don't need expensive things, just time with family and a beautiful place can make us truly happy. As we continue walking around, I thought about how important it is to travel, not only see places, but to feel them. That Foun is not just a tourist spot, it is a place of memory, faith, and history. Being here reminds me to slow down, appreciate the present moment, and be grateful for my family beside me. My husband's sister lovingly took care of my daughter and showed her how to pose and greet people with a sweet sabadi in true Lao style. Then we went to the nearby flowers garden at the entrance and also stopped there. The flowers were bright and cheerful, just like our mood that day. The rental clothes shop's owner is very kind and she helped me to take some photos. The flowers were colorful, yellow, and organs moving gently in the wind. We took more photos there, laughed together, and enjoyed the beautiful views. The mountains in the background, the stupa in the distance, and the flower in front of us made me look like a postcard. Our second and last destination for the day was Phia Vat Temple. It was only 1 kilometer away, about 3 minutes of driving. The road was short, but the feeling was meaningful. When we arrived at Phia Vat Temple, we walked slowly through the temple grounds. We prayed, asked for blessing, and visited the large sacred Buddha statues standing beside the ruined ancient walls. Silent witness of war, time, and resilience. Even though the temple is partly damaged, it still stands with dignity, reminding us of strength and hope. What Phia Vat's art and architecture. 8 primary pillars once supported the temple's roof. Lotus buds decorate their tops. All the pattern featured in the winding scroll of foliage, such as blooming flowers and diamond-shaped leaves. The Buddha image Pa Ong Tu is in high relief. He sits on a lotus blood, in the position calling the earth to witness. Turquoise of hands, long and slightly curved, yellow eyes in a downward gaze, and serene smile are traits of the Buddha. When we arrived at Phia Vat Temple, I felt a quiet, sacred atmosphere, as if the old walls were whispering stories from the past. We walked slowly around the temple grounds, looking at the ancient Buddha statues and the broken structure that still stands proudly after many years. Phia Vat Temple is an ancient and meaningful place where the old ruins and Buddha statues remind us of history, war, and survival. I pray for good health, happiness, and safety for my family, and I feel peaceful inside, as through the temple was gently blessing us. I taught my children about giving by letting them put money into the temple's donation box. After spending peaceful time there, we returned to sleep at our aunt's house in Ban Nam Ngam. That evening we sat with family talk, laugh, and share stories. I feel closer to my husband's relatives and understood even more about the warmth of family love in Xieng Khouang. The next morning, Monday, October 28, 2025, we woke up early at about 7 a.m. The sky was still soft and a little foggy, and the air in Xieng Khouang was cool and fresh. We got ready to go out and buy some local food and some souvenir to take back to Vientiane: pork sauces, Xieng Khouang noodles, and other local products for our family at home. We went to Nam Ngam Market, which is located in Nam Ngam Village, That District, Xieng Khouang Province. This is a small local market, but it is very lively in the morning. From around 5 a.m. until 10 a.m., people from nearby villages bring their fresh products to sell here. As we walked through the market, we saw many kinds of local foods: fresh vegetables, herbs, fish, chicken, pork sausage, and homemade snacks. Some sellers were elderly women wearing traditional clothes, smiling kindly while arranging their vegetables in neat baskets. Others were young people helping their parents, calling out to customers and laughing together. The smell of grilled meat and fresh noodles filled the air. You could hear the sounds of people talking, greeting each other, and bargaining in a friendly way. It felt warm and welcoming, like everyone knew each other. This is a real local life in the morning. I stopped at a stall selling pork sauces and Xieng Khouang noodles. The sellers were very friendly and talked with us while we were choosing what to buy. We bought some to take home as souvenirs and also a little to eat right away because everything looks delicious. Walking through Nam Ngam Market, I feel like I was not only shopping but also learning. I saw how local people live, work, and support their families. The market is more than just a place to buy things. It is a meeting point, a place of connection and community. If you want to experience the real morning lifestyle of Xieng Khouang people, I really recommend visiting Nam Ngam Market. Come early, walk slowly, smile, talk to the sellers, and enjoy the fresh air and local food. You will feel the simple beauty of life in the countryside. After we finished shopping, we went back to prepare for our long trip to Vientiane. Our bags were full of local products, and our hearts were full of beautiful memories from Xieng Khouang. If you are planning a trip to Xieng Khouang, the best months are from October to April. The days are warm and dry, and January is the coolest time in the year. The bus tickets from Xieng Khouang to Vientiane is about 250,000 kip per person, or roughly $10. But if you have enough budget, flying is a better choice. It saves time and is more comfortable than the long bus ride. If you are traveling with children, especially on a long-distance bus trips, it's important to be careful about motion sickness. Long journeys, winding mountain roads, and hours of sitting can make children feel dizzy, uncomfortable, or even nauseous. So please prepare medicine, snacks, water, and tissues, and always keep an eye on them. For me, this trip was a little challenging because my daughter started to feel motion sickness on the way back to Vientiane. She felt dizzy and nervous. As a mother, I really feel worried about her. I stayed close to her the whole time, comforting her, helping her rest, and taking care of her carefully throughout the journey. Even though the trip was long and tiring, it also reminded me how important it is to travel with patterns, love, and care. When we have children with us, traveling with family is not always easy, but these moments teach us to be stronger, kinder, and more understanding. And in the end, we still had beautiful memories from our trips, and I was grateful that we arrived safely back in Vientiane together. At 8 a.m., we took the bus back to Vientiane. The journey would be long, around 12 hours, but our hearts were full, so the time did not feel heavy. The whole trip was very special for me. It was more than just traveling. It was about family connection and memories. I got to know my husband's relatives better, felt the warmth of unity, enjoyed wedding celebrations, and visited two important historic sites in Khoun District. It was truly a meaningful and unforgettable journey. Through this video, I want to share my experience with you to let you see Khoun District, Xieng Khouang Province, learn a little history, and feel the beauty of life in Laos. I would love to invite you to visit Xieng Khouang someday with your own family and create your own memories. Thank you so much for watching until the end. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to comment, like, follow, and share. Your support means a lot to me and motivates me to make more videos for you. See you in the next video. Goodbye, sabai di. Have a nice trip in Laos.